Welcome to my channel. I am Layla, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the best writing advice I have ever heard. So I'm going to start with a quote by a very well-known author. She is Toni Morrison, and this is one of my favorite writing quotes. She says, I'm going to look at my notes. If you find a book you really want to read, but it hasn't been written yet, then you must write it. And I took that to heart a couple of years ago when I decided to write my first novel. Although I'm not finished, I'm still in the writing process, but it's something that I continue to remind myself from beginning to where I am now, currently in my book. So in that being said, I'm going to give you 4 things to remember while you are writing your novel, your novella, your short story, whatever it is. These things I want you to remember as you're doing it. So the first thing to remember is to type what you want to say and then edit it later. The reason why this is number one that I'm saying is because sometimes, and actually oftentimes when we're writing something, we'll try to edit it as we are writing it, whether that is the grammar, the punctuation, the way we are saying certain things. And I want you to just write how you're feeling for it to be said, like whether it just feels right for the words to just say, instead of second guessing what you want certain characters to say or what you want the narration or whatever it is. Just write freely of what you want to be said and then edit it later. The second thing to remember when writing is to not seek for perfection on the first draft. Just write it. So something I've caught myself doing a lot throughout this writing process is I would write something and I would go back, even if I'm going back like weeks later, I would edit that scene over and try to like change it a bit. But I just have to remember to just keep going on with the story because that's going to save me time. And also, if you or me, if we continue to keep editing the whole process over and over, trying to get a certain scene right, then we're not going to finish the book. It's just going to be prolonged and it just will not get done. The third writing tip thing that I want you to remember is to edit things like grammar and punctuation last. Because no matter how hard you try with trying to keep those edited out, you're probably going to miss a couple of errors. I mean, I'm probably gonna miss like thousands of errors in my book, but grammar and punctuation, spelling, things like that is not necessary. I mean, of course it's necessary for the writing process to go smoother, but your main component is where the plot is going, where the setting is, making sure the scenes are going and following a chronological or the order that it should go according to your story, because some stories don't go chronologically. It goes like flashbacks or flash forwards, things like that. So edit your grammar and punctuation last, and you'll save a lot of time that way. The fourth thing I want you to remember when writing is that you're going to edit multiple drafts anyway, so don't focus so much on the first draft. I mean, of course, focus on the first draft, but the first draft is just the first draft. It's not that serious. I want you to, well, I didn't add this before, but I want to say it now. I want you to remember that writing is fun and you shouldn't feel stressed out about the writing process. I mean, I hope that you're writing for fun and hopefully that if you're not writing for fun, then I don't know. Who's writing a book for not for fun? Are you getting assigned an assignment from school and you have to write it? But anyway, so remember that writing is fun, or why you started writing in the first place, and that this is a journey. You're gonna have mistakes and such, but continue going on with the process. And yeah, what I wanted to say something else about writing multiple drafts. You're probably going to have to write multiple drafts of the story, and the first draft is just the main part of it, because you can't edit something blank. You have to. I heard a quote. It was like, you can't edit a blank page or something like that, and that's really smart when you think about it, because you can't. You have to edit something that's already there, and if you haven't written anything, or you haven't written as much, then you can't really edit as much. But if you completed the first draft, then you have something to edit the multiple drafts that you have to make the story according to how you want it to go. And that being said, comment below the best writing advice you have ever heard, and if you have any other encouraging words, if it's not like writing advice, for other people who are in the writing journey or on a different journey. Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so I can have other people who are on their writing journey as well to see videos such as mine, my great quality videos, and so that they can get this very valuable information as well. So like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.